Hello viewers, here is a Duracraft. I forget what these are called. I think they're called turbo fans or personal fans, I don't know. It's model DT-7 series. Unfortunately it was made in China. And this one is from the 1997. This is in the dark green color. I remember seeing these around all over the place years ago, and then in more recent times it seems like they've become almost extinct, which of course is a function of the straight-up hole motors, or the C-frame style anyways. The bearings in those kind of motors are notoriously cheap, and if you don't oil them, which most people never did, they eventually lock up. And we're kind of getting to the point now where these fans have been around long enough that sadly most of them have been locked up, or have locked up and have been tossed out as a result of that. This is one of the few surviving green ones. Now there's still a variant of this fan made under the Chill Out name. And while it's very similar in design, and it's arguably a decent fan, it's not anywhere near as powerful as these were. These Duracraft ones from the late 90s were significantly more powerful. Now apparently these can be traced back as far as 1989, which I didn't realize they were that old. I thought this was a design of the late 90s at earliest, but clearly that was not correct. It does have a like a wheel on the back here, which can be used to adjust the angle. Doesn't make much of a difference. That's almost completely vertical with no tilt. And then if we change this, it gets like a degree of tilt. This is kind of one of those things where like I wonder why they spent the time to put the R&D into that when it really doesn't make more than an iota of difference that in any practical use case is negligible. But that's what they did. So anyways, it's got a white blade in there. It's in pretty good condition. It's not bad. That foot is missing, that one's about to come off. Probably could put a blob of hot glue on either side there to fix that. Notice how all the screws are regular Phillips screws, not some crazy security bit or anything like that that you get now. The motor does not appear to have a brand name on it. And some of the later ones are branded Honeywell or Kaz or Duracraft or whatever. This one does not appear to have a name on it. One of the things I always disliked about these fans was the control. I just find it kind of hard to turn it. Anyways, so here we go. Let's start it off on low. Okay, it's running, and it's not that loud, but it's pushing out a lot of air. Really, it's pretty good airflow for the size. Now we'll go to the high, which is pretty noisy, but it's pushing out a lot of air. It's not noisy for nothing. It's kind of a brilliant design because the guard opens up, but the blade starts right here, and so the guard opens up for the length of the blade so it can draw air in from the side and from the back. It's really aerodynamically a good design. And it shows because it moves a ton of air.